I never thought when I was in my late 20s, 30s and 40s that I'd ever see the new century, let alone get to 91.
See, there we are.
Yep, your seatbelt.
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
You in? That's it. Okay.
Okay.
I don't really, in myself, think of being that age, but my body tells me I am. But I still try to do everything that I possibly can myself. I don't get any help, only from Merstham neighbours. And I just manage and carry on. I must admit, I suppose you don't really want to know this, but I've got a little cat now which keeps me occupied, and that's about all. If Merstham neighbours weren't available, I'd just be on my own completely. I don't have any friends, only Anne now. The others have all moved away or died.
We really have become friends over the last few years, and I'm sure she wouldn't mind me saying that she hasn't got any relatives, so I think it's nice for her to have somebody to talk to on a regular basis, and since my mum died, who was the same age as Dorina is, it's nice to talk about those times as my mum used to do with me, and it's just really nice to have somebody who lives locally who I feel that we're good friends now.
About once a fortnight or so I see Anne, and if I want a big shop she kindly takes me down to Sainsbury's, and she very kindly took me to the hospital when I in regard to my cataracts. Avon Corley.
Hello, Dorina. All right?
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah, and you.
Right, got your coat ready?
Yeah.
Lovely.
That's it.
Lovely.
Okay,
Got
dear.
your key? Yes, all set.
Yeah, I was a legal secretary all my life, so that was something. I worked in London as well as Redhill. My husband walked off and left me. And there's a good old saying, if you want a job done, do it yourself. So I've done all sorts of funny things. I've tiled bathrooms, I've papered, I've painted, I've decorated.
I think that voluntary car schemes such as this really provide a service that the elderly people depend on quite heavily. There are people who, from maybe going to one appointment to the next, don't see anybody else, and so going in a car with a volunteer gives them an opportunity to have a chat and feel less isolated.
I'm hoping to go on to 100 because my grandmother was 101 when she died. We'll see how we go.